2 cents.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops. I'm lighting the joint. I'm Penn.
Pops here.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is episode 66. Let the mother cuffin madness begin. It is officially one of the most wonderful weeks, 2 weeks time period, 3-week time periods in sports for the year, my dog. March Madness.
Are we on 66?
Tournament. It is 66.
Okay.
What'd you think it was?
65. Was that last episode?
That was last episode.
Cool.
That was ramp up for the madness. This is 66. Let the madness begin.
There it is.
But I see what you did there. Yes. So again, welcome to episode 66, the 317 Sports Project. Let the madness begin. Men's and women's tournaments are about to kick off in a few days, and they are both about to be fuzzing fire.
Yep.
You excited?
I am. I love this. I'll be off Thursday and Friday, as I do most years. I'll be watching a lot of basketball. I've told my wife that act like I'm out of town.
Act like I'm out of town.
Yep.
I should tell my wife that, just like all the time.
Just like act like I'm out of town. Just act like I'm out of town. Like I'm not available. So no, I'm not coming over. She's dog sitting.
He said I'm not coming. I was like,
she's dog sitting.
You mean like home, nigga?
No.
I'm not coming over to the place where you live.
Together.
Not coming over.
For the last 4 years.
Will not be coming over there. Fuck that.
No, I will be unavailable. So, especially just Thursday. Thursday, I won't be available. Friday, I'll peek in. Saturday, I'll give you some time, but I'm still going out at night.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'll like ease my way back into normalcy.
But Thursday, fuck out of here.
Correct.
My dog. Yeah. Mike check-ins. What's going on, Pops?
You know what?
Tell them your new outlook.
Yeah.
This is fire. I appreciate this.
As humans, when somebody asks you how your day is, how many people say, it was really great? I think statistically speaking, we are a species that dwell on the negative and want to share that. And I understand you want to expel that, but I'm going to challenge you with your significant other, the people around you, to say the one positive thing or the two positive things that happened great in your day first before you go into the other stuff.
All right, so what's poppin', Pops?
It was actually a fine day. I have nothing really to complain. You know, we had a great trip to Florida.
We did have a freaking fire trip to Florida.
We had a great trip to Florida. Good to see Ma. You got some time with Mom. I got some time by myself with the dog. Everything just fit together.
It's true.
It was great.
It was very
good food.
seamless. Marcus being Marcus.
That happened. That's fine. That's fine.
Love you, quirky fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Jesus, you were so quirky.
Great trip. Work's been fine. The job that I didn't get because of the hiring freeze just opened back up again, so I reapplied to that today.
You had to reapply?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, gotta go through the steps. But I have a scheduled conversation with the recruiter again next week, so you know what? I'm fine.
That's what's up. Cleaned some shoes today. Trained some clients today. Did all my scheduling for the week. Relaxed a little bit. Got the house cleaned up. Today was fire.
That was good.
Yeah. I don't know why you just did that with your voice, but it's totally fine. We listened to some slow jams. We went through some 2000s
late 90s into 2000s R&B
and hip hop, but R&B
and really mid to late 90s going into 2000s.
Stop it.
96 through 2002.
Good luck.
Wow.
Good luck.
Wow.
Solo artists, groups, dog. Them niggas was singing.
Damn.
Singing.
Man, those charts back then, MTV, top 20, top 100s, I mean, it was just...
Singing, cuz. Vocalist for sure. Wasn't a lot of auto-tune going on back then.
No.
Cats was singing.
No, we got, T-Pain came in, and Akon came in around 2004-ish.
Convict.
Yeah, where you kind of see they were the top in every song. It was good. And maybe 2002-ish.
There was a run that nigga T-Pain was on every song.
Because I graduated high school 2004. So yeah, it was mid-high school for me when all of a sudden T-Pain was everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, all good.
Can Chris Brown sing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. I was just wondering. Show me some Mary. What's on deck, bro?
Bracket breakdown. We're going to go through conference winners, sleepers, and dreamers. We're then going to go through our picks. No, we probably won't agree on everything.
Michigan got hoes. We'll talk about that. But Michigan, like, bro, like that. Like, I don't even like Michigan. Even though I found myself cheering for them against Wisconsin yesterday. I found myself, when they were down, I was like, y'all got to come back. But, yo, you put all of that work in. You win 20-something. We'll talk about this more because I'll show you how animated I really am about this. But they're going to lose that game, bro.
Yes.
Like,
yes, yeah,
them niggas can hoop, bro.
Oh, that's fire.
Them niggas can
so comfortable.
Don't you want a turtle one? Don't you want a Ninja Turtle one? You want a Ninja Turtle one really bad, don't you?
I do so bad.
You want that?
That's so amazing. Oh my
that
gosh.
fire. Can you imagine Michelangelo laying
everywhere in that thing.
Everywhere, bro. Nice and heavy and shit. It's fire.
That's
for
better
sure.
than melatonin.
That is, you are not. Okay, I've never done melatonin.
It's nice.
Is it? Does it work?
Yes. You know what's what?
That's her comprehension. I hear your comprehension. Why are you comprehensive about it? Does it not work, wife?
It's never worked on me.
Okay, there you have it. Yeah.
What's nice is that, you know, the click things, which I need to get. The click thingies.
Click stick?
The click stick thing. The sleep one has, it's not seated, THC and melatonin in it.
Ooh.
Man, if you want to go to sleep.
That?
He said, get you a click stick with the tonin.
That tonin and like you are out.
TH tonin.
TH tonin.
TH tonin.
Yeah.
Straight up.
By tonin.
By tonin. That was where by minute. I know y'all probably wonder what. If you know, you know. Do they still do by minute? That's gone, huh? Is minute even around anymore?
I don't know. It's like tussin.
Say less. Roba?
Roba. I'm on that Roba.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. The good. We just talked about it. March Madness is here. The men's and women's tournaments are about to be fire. We'll take a deeper dive into them throughout the show, but let the madness begin. If the conference tournaments was any sign of how good the actual tournament is about to be, we are absolutely in for one, both on the men's and women's side. Obviously, there's way more parity in men's basketball. Usually your top 1, 2, or 3 seeds in women's basketball ends up going to the Final Four. We'll talk about that more, but there's a lot of parity in men's basketball, so your brackets, just like last year, are about to be busted the fuck up super duper early. Last year, it went like a day. Cats.
We didn't even talk about it no more. We were busted like right away.
Cats brackets.
First year we did it, we were like, hey. We did no. Last year I was done.
Shit was busted.
And it's about to be like that again.
Absolutely, for sure. So it's about to go down. In the bad, man, the Dallas Mavericks flat out suck, bro. They suck so bad.
It's not great.
They are 2-8 in their last 10 games, currently in 10th place. It is a shit show over there. Kyrie with a torn ACL. AD is about to be in the G League playing for a little while to get ready for his turn. Klay Thompson is averaging 14.4 points in 27 minutes. Both are season lows for him.
Coming back?
What'd you say?
Is AD coming back?
He's about to be in the G League. He's about to go to the G League to ramp up for the comeback. You didn't see that yet earlier today?
Oh, it was earlier today?
What?
Sorry, because when it first happened, they were like, he's out for the season.
No.
I missed that.
No, he's going to play in some G League games.
Man.
To ramp up for...
all the alerts that I got, and I missed that shit.
I swear I seen it. Unless there's something that I missed. But I'm like, I would almost put the HIV stamp on that one. HIV positive. You either got it or you don't. Don't get no more positive than that. So when I say HIV, that's like 100%. I mean what I say.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, no.
Was it wrong?
No. Hold on.
I swear I saw it.
That's NBA Central.
No, but I saw it like, and not that.
No.
I swear. So he's going to play in some G League games to get ready. I'm not wrong, am I?
No, it's there.
Okay, yeah.
I wanted to just see somebody else other
besides
than NBA,
the Central
thing. Yeah.
So anyway, AD is going to play some G League games to ramp up where he'll average 107 points and 55
I feel
rebounds.
bad for them. But that's not cool.
That is so not cool.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson averaging 14 points, 27 minutes. Both are season lows for him since 2012. It's just a shit show over there. It's just a shit show.
Yeah, it's bad. Obviously, as soon as it's like the curse of the trade, right? Like that's what they're going to talk about the rest of this season and maybe even to next. If something happens again, the GM is not going to survive.
Nope. I don't like seeing black people get fired, but you gotta go, nigga.
No, and you might have to move.
Out of the country.
Yeah, you might have to move.
He's gonna be the general manager of the China Monarchs or something for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if they have monarchs out there.
WOW.
But no,
China chimpanzees.
No, are they pandas?
The China Pandas.
This is China Pandas.
That's a real aggressive basketball team name. But yeah, he may have to move. He may have to shape up and shape out. In the ugly UGLY, Stephen A. Smith versus LeBron. You got the cruds.
I got something.
Stephen A. Smith versus LeBron. It's kind of old news, but that was an ugly little convo they had over a week or so ago. LeBron made it very clear that Stephen A. was not to talk about his son, Bronny, in any circumstance. What do we think of what went down there, Pops? Where's your brain on that?
Stephen A. gets paid to do the job that he does. His son is a now sports athlete, and Stephen A. is in his complete rights to say if he's playing well, bad, or should not be in the league.
Yeah. He's killing the G League, though.
Killing the G League.
Killing the G League.
But like for LeBron, as what Stephen A.
Keep my son's name out your motherfucking mouth.
It was very much Will Smith energy there, right?
Keep my son's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Like, it's not like he is in high school or grade school. Like, he is on the bench and getting limited minutes in the NBA. He's allowed to be like,
he's a second round pick.
Bronny shouldn't be in the league yet.
Keep my son's name out your motherfucker. That was some Will Smith, Chris Rock, big man, little guy. Like, you know, you like
you made yourself look like a bitch.
For sure.
Yeah.
Say that shit to somebody your own size, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you surprised him. He snuck out, he was looking to the left, and all of a sudden you got this 6'8", 260 man in front of you going, don't talk about my son no more. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Wow.
So I also don't need, now of course I would imagine a lot of it is the network asking him to do so. Now Stephen A. is like on a huge like media like thingy going to everyone to talk about it.
They gave that nigga $100 million. They're gonna send him everywhere. He like, we gonna use you. We gonna use you.
Yeah.
5 years, $100 million.
What a dumb situation to even be talking about when Stephen A's right. Like Bryce, I'm more excited to watch Bryce play than Bronny. And Bronny's going to be a fine player. Like, don't even get me wrong. He just came out 2 years too early.
Facts.
Yeah.
Well said. Shout out. You got anything? Got anybody? I always leave it in here just in case we got anybody we want to give a shout out to. You know what, George Turner? I don't know that we're giving you a shout out and a congratulations.
George Turner.
There's been some birthdays over there with you and Ash. There's been a wedding anniversary over there with you and Ash. Y'all just had your baby. Like, I just feel like George Turner, G-Turn deserves a shout out. Yeah. George and Ash and Miles, like,
doing pretty well with the bourbon stuff.
Like, I think you deserve a shout out. Yeah. We haven't seen none of our Naptown peoples in a while. Big ups to Jenny for sending you the shirt. I think we gave her a shout out last episode. But like, just a shout out to all our Naptown people.
Some birthdays in the last week.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we see y'all. We're paying attention. Yeah, Mama Ray Brooke, we see you. Everybody. Gina, we're with you. All the Pams, Indy, like we're with you, peeps.
Birthdays, shout outs, all that stuff.
Wee-wees, bonds, and all that good stuff. We're gonna take a quick break.
Wee-wees,
bonds, and all that good stuff. Wu-Tang, man. Wu-Tang.
Gotcha.
There you go.
I was like wee-wee, like penis.
He said penises. bonds, and all penises, bonds, and all that good stuff. We'll be back after these messages with the 317 Sports Project. Fuck, we're nuts.
What do you mean?
I'm going to read Pinnacle Pro.
Sure.
You want to read Lead Kicks?
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
I'm going to mess this up so bad. Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project. We are presented by Pinnacle Professional Coaching, one of our 2 sponsors. Are you feeling stuck? Are you at a fork in the road and just can't pick a direction? Reach out to Pinnacle Pro Coaching. We specialize in transitions, mindfulness, and self-love. Schedule a 45-minute consultation and start to unlock your full potential.
Today. I add that always, but yes, that was very nice.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Bracket breakdown.
Let's get it around
do
the
it?
world. This isn't even really around the world. This is just flat out March Madness, period. Let's
I'm
go.
going to do the quick automatic bids. I'll kind of go through each one. There's 31, so bear with me.
Jesus.
American East, Bryant won their tournament. American Athletic, Memphis got that one. Atlantic 10. VCU, ACC, Duke got it. ASUN, Lipscomb, Big 12, Houston, Big East, St. John's, Big Sky, Montana, Big South, High Point, Big 10, Michigan, go Blue. Big West, UC San Diego, who they play Michigan. CAA, UNC Wilmington. You know, I didn't even know the names of all the conferences.
What the hell is a CAA?
Yeah, exactly. Conference USA, Liberty, Horizon League, Robert Morris, Ivy League, Yale, MAAC, Mount St. Mary's, MAC, Akron. I was actually happy to see the Zips get in there. MEAC, Norfolk State, Missouri Valley, Drake, Mountain West, Colorado State, Northeast, St. Francis, Ohio Valley, SIUE.
Who?
Congratulations, that was their very first tournament bid. Patriot League, American University, and a university. I did it again. University,
Jesus, Lord have mercy.
SEC, Florida, Southern, Walford, Southland, McNeese, SWAC, Alabama State, Summit League, Omaha, Sunbelt, Troy, West Coast, Gonzaga, WAC, Grand Canyon.
Congratulations.
Automatic bid, so 31 teams that get into the tournament no matter what.
I have literally never even heard of the ASUN.
Right?
I have never in my life heard of the Ka. I have never.
Like, I've heard of the teams, which
Of
is so,
course.
like, I've seen these teams, but like, go, hey, what are they called? Conference are they in? Like,
Hey man, what conference is UNC Wilmington in? The Ka.
yeah,
Hey.
Conference Athletic Association. I don't know if that's it. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, is that over
Yeah.
anything else?
Men's Athletic Association Committee.
The mock.
Yeah. So congratulations to them. We'll break it down. Let's talk favorites.
Here we go.
Ones and twos. When I go favorites, obviously I'm going the easy picks on this one. Duke's up there. They're number one. I will say this: the Cooper Flag ankle injury scares me for Duke. They did say, who coaches them again?
Shire.
Yeah, whatever.
Shire.
Shire.
Right.
Shivers.
Right?
So, yeah, Shire. That's
Former
fine.
player. John Shire?
Yeah.
That feels
Yeah.
right. He looks like a John Shire.
He looks like a John Shire.
John
Yeah,
Shire it is.
Like a douche.
Just complete douche.
Yeah, douche.
Duke douche.
They did talk to him after the picks last night, and they said, or I'm sorry, that was this morning I was listening, and they said that they're hoping to get him practice early in the week so they can ramp up. I think they have a Friday game, if I remember correctly. So they're going to try to have him, like, Duke's talented, but if you don't have Cooper Flag out there, once you get towards the Sweet 16 and even before then, you have a chance to be upset with some of these teams that you're not used to playing.
No doubt.
Florida, they're my favorite number one.
Oh, you said that with your whole ass
I did.
chest.
Florida is watching them through the conference tournament, even a little before that, as I was paying more attention to the NCAA in the last 3 weeks.
That's kind of you.
Yeah. I love them. They have an 8-2 record versus top 25 teams, 21st in strength of schedule, average 85.4 points per game, and hold opponents to 69.2. They're going to be tough to beat.
Depending upon matchups, they are an easy Elite 8 pick, and from there, it's just kind of like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
but depending upon matchups, they're a very easy Elite 8 pick.
Right away, you're going to go against, in the top part of that West bracket, you've got, that next one will be either UConn or Oklahoma, Memphis or Colorado State.
See what I'm saying, man?
Maryland or Grand Canyon.
Homies can hoop, bro.
Yeah,
homies can hoop over there,
they're got to be ready to play because there's some sneaky good teams.
Grand Canyon
there.
ain't no punks either.
Yeah.
Like, there's some teams over there for real.
Sure. So yeah, we'll see about that one. Michigan State, Tom Izzo. I think that's
going to your Final Four team.
Yeah, that's
probably.
I said that's probably what all needs to be said. Winning culture with a great mix of size, speed, and shooting. As always, I see them as a minimum Elite 8.
No doubt.
Minimum Elite 8.
No doubt.
Auburn, I think they had the top. I think they were the top overall seed, right? Or was it Houston the top overall seed?
That's a hell of a question. Auburn was the top overall
That's what
seed.
I thought. Okay. 10-5 record versus top 25 team. Second in strength of schedule. Lost a few games down the stretch and have been on a slight. You put that.
I did, but you were killing it though.
Yeah.
Lost a few games down the stretch. I think they lost 2 in a row out of their last like 3 or 4 games.
I
don't
buy into Auburn as much. I'm
Pearl,
sorry, I was looking
baby.
at the wrong. No, I didn't. So like they've got Creighton right after that. Louisville's really good. You've got the Michigan and what is it? The
San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego.
Whatever.
Then you got Texas Tech and Yale in their side.
Yale's
of that bracket.
nasty too.
Yale's nasty. They can score.
They can.
So like I'm not
big ups to James Jones over there.
I'm not completely confident that they get out of even the top part of the South bracket.
Upsets happen.
Yeah. So because then the rest of that bracket, you got Mississippi, you got Iowa State. You've got New Mexico Lobos, which is one of my sleeper picks I'll talk about.
Is Michigan State 2 in that bracket?
Michigan State's 2 in that bracket. Yeah.
Good luck, Auburn.
Yeah, you're at least losing to Michigan State.
Good luck, Auburn, for sure.
Sleepers.
Here we go.
Gonzaga. And the reason I want to put Gonzaga is they're 9 straight Sweet 16s. Ryan Nembhard, who, of course, we love his brother. You got Nembhard over on Indy. Great point guard. They always find a way to kind of be ready to go. Even
You got to
though
win 2 games again this Sweet 16.
Yeah.
2 games.
So, again,
stop.
Betting wise, sleeper, pick them to make it to a Sweet 16.
What's their seed-ish?
They have a...
Is Gonzaga really a sleeper anymore? People are awake about Gonzaga at this point.
They have an 8 seed.
Okay, that's a sleeper.
They play Georgia, but they're going to play Houston the second game.
That's a sleeper. That would be considered a sleeper. All right.
Yeah, so I kind of had them as a sleeper side.
Sure. You're right.
BYU Cougars. This is one of my big ones. 8 quad 1 victories, closed out regular season on an 8-game winning streak. Richie Saunders, guard, stud, will look to make a splash in the tournament. 13-1 when he scores above his average of 16 points a game.
That's a great stat right there.
Really, really good. Really, really good. New Mexico Lobos. 2 stars, Donovan Dent, 20 points per game. Nelly Jr. Joseph, 14 points and 11 rebounds a game. Team averages 81.2 points with a stout defense that causes 15.3 turnovers a game, number 9 in the country when it comes to turnovers.
That's so many turnovers.
Yeah. And then I have Illinois.
Really?
Illinois is a sleeper team for me. They were ranked top 10 to start the season. They got hurt. They had COVID, illnesses, flu. Their roster got demolished all year.
Facts.
They are healthy the last month and a half, 2 months for the first time all year. Led by Terrence Shannon. Is that his name? Terrence Shannon Jr., 23 points a game. They average 84 points per game while holding teams to 74.6. They'll play the winner of Texas Xavier and think they can beat UK and Tennessee if they play their game.
Okay.
They have a decent path to me to make like a Sweet 16.
2 games.
Yeah.
2 games and you're in.
Dreamers.
Man, this hurts.
I had to put Michigan. I had to put
this
Michigan.
This is fucked up, dog. Yo, Dusty May, man.
First year coach.
Man, 11 new players, dog.
Yeah. Came out, won the Big Ten tournament.
Did that.
Beat Wisconsin.
Did that.
And Maryland.
Did that.
And got a lower seed than both of those teams.
You are 14-6 in your conference this year. In the freaking Big Ten, you are 14-6. 13-1 at the crib. You go win the freaking Big Ten tournament in Naptown, and this is what you get?
Yeah.
They said you should be a 3 seed, and this is what you get? Whew.
Yeah, when I go Wisconsin, they had a record versus the top 25, 3-3, compared to Michigan's 7-5. And we beat them in the Big Ten tournament before we played Maryland.
Please don't tell me Wisconsin got a higher seed.
Wisconsin got number 3.
Wisconsin got a higher seed than Michigan?
That's what I'm saying. Wisconsin and Maryland, who we beat.
No way. There's no way that's real life.
Absolutely. Yes. That was why I was upset with it.
What is Wisconsin's overall record?
26-9. They have a better record.
20 because by 1 win.
25-9.
No way. No way. No way. No way.
Correct.
Fuck you, committee.
between that and the whole UNC thing, which I love.
Fuck
UNC,
you twice committee.
But like that's all of it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah,
You think Indiana should have got in over?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I think West Virginia first, then Indiana, then
Over
you would have gone North Carolina.
I agree for sure.
And then you go Maryland, who was 25-8. They were 5-5 versus top 25. We got 2 more top 25 wins over them.
Wow.
It makes no sense to me.
Wow.
Makes no sense.
Wow.
The only explanation that they said between Big Ten and SEC, again, SEC had 14 teams, Big Ten had 8. Because of the seedings, they tried to spread it out, and so that not all SEC teams are playing SEC teams and Big Ten teams are playing Big Ten teams. It doesn't matter.
Y'all fucked that up.
You just got to seed people to where they should be. Michigan should be a
3 seed.
A 3 seed.
What period?
I would have given you a 4 if you would have put those other 2 underneath. But a 3 seed is minimally where you got to go with Michigan to me after winning the Big Ten
tournament.
Correct. Yeah, bad. So sadly, because you go what is it again?
Conference?
Colorado, San Diego. Who are they playing? San Diego? Is that what it is?
Either that or Chicago, San Diego.
Whatever it is.
UC San Diego.
UC San Diego. There we go. Thank you. They are 30-4, 18-2 in their conference. They are on the longest win streak in the NCAA. They are one of the highest scoring teams in the NCAA and cause the second or first highest amount of turnovers in the NCAA, which is Michigan's Achilles heel. Michigan would have a better record if they didn't turn the ball over so much. So, yes, I believe this is a 12-5 upset because of
no
the
doubt,
seeding.
bro.
Yes.
No doubt.
So I
It's
have
the
them
motherfucking things I get
as dreamers. I have Memphis, and let me talk through this for a second. Memphis as a dreamer. Memphis is one of both of ours picks. We like Memphis a lot.
Big ups, Penny.
Went back and forth between sleepers and dreamers on this one. The only reason I have them in this section is the injury to Tyrese Hunter, which we do not know if he's coming back quite yet.
Fair.
Keeps the offense going. I mean, he only scores about 11.5 points a game.
He's the brain.
4 assists, but he's the brain of the offense.
Did you see that?
What's that?
Do you see that?
What? Yeah. Paul George out for the season. That's fine. Need to be ready to come to play Colorado State. They have a stout defense holding teams at 67.1 points. Besides that, if he's back in, you have that already. I think Sweet 16 for sure. If he's ready to play, I think Memphis is one of those teams that you need to watch out for in the tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I have them as a dreamer slow, only because of the...
Like losing their first game, dreamer?
They need to be ready. Colorado State's not
They're not no punks,
They're
bro.
no punks.
Colorado are not no punks.
Yeah.
They're not. All right.
Because what seed is Memphis? They're a 5. It's at another 12-5 matchup.
Got at least 1 or 2 of those every time.
Yeah. Colorado State, we go into, again, they're 0-1 in the top 25. They don't have a great strength of schedule.
They got 25, 24 wins.
Defensively, they are a hell of a good team. So
Memphis should get out of that game.
Oh, for sure.
Memphis. Who do they play after that?
Memphis is going to play Maryland or Grand Canyon. The Maryland-Memphis game will be a very close game.
Maryland-Memphis game.
Maryland's got some size.
I don't know that they beat Grand Canyon. I don't know that Maryland beats Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon, if everyone remembers, was my sleeper pick last year. They are another team that you got to watch out for. They were last year, but that was their first NCAA tournament, I think, period. This year, they now have seen it. They're back.
13-3 in conference.
Size.
27
can
wins.
Rebound.
Like great, can run the floor. Like Grand Canyon can hoop. Cause all right, carry on, Keebler. Is it pick time?
It's pick time.
Pick time.
Pick time. You want to take a break or you want to go into picks?
Bro, it's pick time.
Pick time. Let's do it.
It's pick time.
So we're using CBS Sports solely because I like the way that they break down the info on these.
You're not wrong.
Like ESPN actually is a lot more vague than you would think that it wouldn't be.
ESPN's kind of fallen off, bro.
A little bit.
It really is.
Let's start. We're going to start South Region.
Ooh.
South Region. We're going to go Auburn versus, what is it? I don't even know who that is. ALST. I forget who that is. Auburn. So
last.
Louisville, Creighton. I always can't say that. And I actually have Creighton winning that game over Louisville. Not sure what you feel on that one.
I need to log in right quick. Hold on 1 second,
take your
please. Un momento.
Un momento, por favor.
You can keep talking, though. I'll catch up, I promise.
Right now, the users' picks is 57 towards Louisville, Creighton to 43%. Record versus top 25, 2-5 Louisville. Creighton is 3-5. Strength of schedule, 31st to Louisville, 39th to Creighton. Points per games, a couple points different. Same thing on the opponent points per game. This is almost the same team.
Mm-hmm.
I think Creighton's a little bit better shooter.
Fair.
Than Louisville. Louisville is 9-1 in the last 10 games, though, where Creighton is 6-4. I think.
How much weight do you think that carries?
I actually like
to see teams losing.
Thank you.
I need
Right before the
you to
tournament,
lose.
I need you to lose. I was happy Michigan lost 3 games.
You know what I'm talking about?
I was happy that before they went to the tournament.
I need you to lose a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I think it's a very even matchup, and at that point, I'm giving it to Creighton.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Michigan.
It won't let me log in. It won't let me. It will try to use another account. So every time it does that, it won't let me click into my Be Honest account.
Oh, that's weird.
I know. Sorry.
Michigan, UC Colorado. We said it. I gotta sadly pick UC Colorado.
Whew, that hurts.
It really does.
But it's real.
Texas and Yale. I'm going to go to Yale on that one. Yep, so you're going to have a 12-13 matchup that next game. You got Ole Miss, San Diego State, 6 versus 11. I am going to go Ole Miss on that. Ole Miss is a pretty good team.
They are.
3-9 versus top 25. 5th in strength of schedule. They're tested. 77 points a game. I like them now. San Diego State can play some defense, fast hands, cause a lot of turnovers. Holding teams, I think it was at 63 points per game. But
I actually think that's why UNC got in the tournament over whoever else, because they lost to some top 5 to 7 teams throughout the season.
But I will say this: they have 1 quad 1 win over Indiana's 8 quad 1 wins.
Say less, Keith.
Whether they're close or not.
Say less.
Indiana won 8 of those.
Say
wins.
less.
Iowa State over Lipscomb, 3 versus 14.
I don't like their name.
I don't like it, so I'm going to do Iowa State. Marquette in New Mexico. I'm always a huge Marquette fan, but I will say I like.
Shaka. I don't trust them anymore.
I like New Mexico in that game.
Yeah.
New Mexico is another one of, we already talked about it, one of my sleepers. I like them a lot. Michigan State.
Tizzo.
Yeah, done. Finish out South Region, Auburn versus Creighton. I'm going to go Auburn still.
Yep.
UC Colorado versus Yale. I'm going Yale, 13 over the 12.
Damn.
Mississippi. Ole Miss over Iowa State. I'm actually going to choose Iowa State in that one still, the 3 versus the 6. New Mexico Lobos. I just think they're going to be more prepared. Michigan State over New Mexico Lobos.
Michigan State is going to the Final Four, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Cut it out.
Auburn over Yale. I do think that they're going to get to that point. Michigan State will beat Iowa State, and then I'm going to have Michigan beating Auburn.
Woo! Final Four, Michigan State.
Yes. East Region, I got Duke over whoever they're going to play in the 16. That's fine. We got 8 versus 9. This is Mississippi State. I forget who the other one was. Baylor, 8 versus 9.
Damn, I hate these 8 versus 9s.
They're tough. I'm
don't know
going
enough
to go
about them.
Mississippi State
Okay.
over Baylor. Oregon over Liberty. Oregon's a tough team. Oregon is one that I almost put in my sleepers as well.
I'd probably put Liberty in there just to be feisty.
Just because? Another 5 over 12, or number 12 over 5.
Yep.
Arizona and Akron, I'm going to give it to Arizona. I'd love to see the Zips take that, but I don't think that they will.
They can beat them.
BYU over VCU. BYU is a team that was going to be on my sleeper list until they announced that they were going to play VCU. VCU is always tough in the tournament.
Every time.
So I'm actually choosing that 11 over 6 on that one. Wisconsin, fuck them. I wish I didn't have to choose them over Montana. So I'm going to choose. Wisconsin actually is a good team. It's so stupid.
The hostility.
St. Mary, is that what it is? Mary Catholic, whatever it is. Vandy. Yeah. Who's that one again? Mary something.
St. Mary Catherine.
St. Mary Francis. Is that what it is? Okay.
Joyful.
Yeah. Vanderbilt. I'm going to go with. I'm actually going to choose Vandy on this one.
I would go Mary Catherine.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bama over
Robert Morris.
Yeah, over Robert Morris. That's fine. Mississippi State over Duke. No, Duke will win that one. I'm actually going to choose Oregon over Arizona.
Nice pick.
I'm going to have Duke then win that one to get to the Final Four. I'm sorry, not to get. Yeah, is that a Final Four?
No.
Oh, Final Four is on there.
Yep.
Oh, got it. Okay, thank you. Sweet 16.
There you go.
VCU, can they upset Wisconsin?
Yes. It wouldn't even be that much of an upset, truthfully.
Yeah, I like VCU. I'm going to choose VCU to get past Wisconsin as well. I don't totally believe in Wisconsin.
I don't trust them.
Bama over Vandy. Bama over VCU.
It's a good pick. Is that one?
Bama or Duke? Actually, I'm going to choose Bama on this one. Over
Nice
Duke.
pick.
I'm going to choose Bama over Duke.
Because we hate Duke that much.
All right, moving on to the, what's next? We got the Midwest
region.
Midwest region. We have got Houston over SIUE. SIUE, again, congratulations. It's your first tournament, but you're going to lose. Gonzaga and UGA, 8 versus 9. Gonzaga is going to beat Georgia.
You are probably going to lose SIUE.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
Clemson over McNeese.
McNeese.
I like McNeese here. I really do.
Just athletic black people doing athletic black people things.
Purdue over High Top. I just can't. I'm going to do a Purdue on that one.
You did not.
That's their name.
Is that really their name?
Yeah.
High Top?
Yeah, High Top. Yeah, High Top.
Not High Point?
High Point, that's what it is.
I was like, what is wrong?
High Top fades. Because I got him. I'm just saying.
It's High Point. I was like, who the hell is High Top?
Illinois, Texas, or Xavier. I'm going Illinois. UK and Troy. UK. I'm going.
Hey man, UK.
UCLA 7 versus the 10 to Utah State.
Utah State, baby.
I'm going Utah State. They score 80 points a game. I'm going Utah State. Tennessee over Wofford. Yeah, Tennessee's tough. Tennessee might make it to the Final Four too.
Sneaky.
Going back up to Houston, Gonzaga. Going Houston. Purdue, McNeese. Do you have McNeese beating Purdue?
I sure do.
Yeah, I like it.
I sure do.
I really do.
I sure do.
I have Illinois beating UK. I don't really trust UK completely wholly at a number 3 seed. I have Tennessee.
That's the one that Michigan should be.
Correct. I have Tennessee and Illinois. I'm having Tennessee's going to beat Illinois.
How many games did UK win?
UK has won. They're 22-11.
That's
10-8 in the SEC.
And Michigan wins 25 games and gets a 5 seed.
Yeah. That's that SEC bullshit.
That's that SEC bullshit.
Houston and McNeese. Houston's going to win. I'm going to have Tennessee upsetting Houston.
Okay.
Number 1 overall seed.
I snarf with that.
And we're going to finish out the West region. Florida over Norfolk. Yes. I can't choose it. Oklahoma and UConn. Oklahoma is 5-9, top 25. UConn's 5-2. Strength of schedule. Oklahoma in the SEC, of course, wins that. They score about the same amount of points per game. But I will say, UConn plays better defense. I'm going to give UConn the grade on that one.
All right.
Here's that Memphis, Colorado State. I'm going to have Memphis win this one.
That's so kind of you.
Yeah.
Big ups, Penny.
Maryland and Grand Canyon. I'm going to give the Grand Canyon.
You better.
I think that's my 113 upset.
There you have it.
Drake and Missouri. I have Missouri winning that one. Missouri's another one that I like.
Can't cheer for Drake.
No. Yeah, right. Texas Tech and UNC Wilmington. Texas Tech.
Okay.
Kansas and Arkansas. I don't believe in Kansas at all this year. I'm going Arkansas, 10 over the 7. St. John and Omaha.
Ricky Pitino.
Yeah,
Pitino's not playing.
Yeah, St. John's good.
Pitino was not playing.
Florida's going to beat UConn. Memphis, Grand Canyon scares me, but I'm going to choose Memphis in there too.
Watch out, Grand Canyon.
Mizzou over Texas Tech. I like that 6 over that. It's going to be a tough game, but I do like Mizzou on that one. Great on the offensive side of the ball. I'm going to go St. John's over Arkansas, and then I'm going to go St. John's to beat Mizzou.
Yep.
Florida beat them. Florida to beat St. John's.
No way.
So
what's your Final Four look
My
like?
Final Four is Michigan, Florida, Bama, Tennessee. Only one number 1 team win it and 3 number 2s.
All right, so who goes to the championship?
I've got Michigan beating Florida.
Michigan State, that is.
Michigan State, sorry. Let's see how pissed off I just have to say Michigan. Tennessee upsetting Bama. 2 versus 2, Michigan State. I think Michigan State's going to win it all this year.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't, bro. No, you don't. You feel you say that with your whole
I've
chest?
got 5 different brackets. cover myself.
So in this one, Michigan State beats Tennessee. Big Ten SEC National Championship matchup.
Yes.
I support that.
Yeah.
I support that.
Betting. Let's talk about betting.
Oh, Lord.
I wanted to throw this in here. I almost put it in the ugly section. March Madness remains America's largest betting event with $3.1 billion legally wagered during the tournament. Because not every state's legal. I just said bet responsibly and please don't bankrupt your family.
We're going to take a quick break.
Yeah.
317 Sports Project. That is so much money, dog. $3.1 billion. Whew. We'll be right back, y'all.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project presented by Clean Kicks, Columbus, Ohio's #1 premium sneaker treatment shoe cleaning service. We clean kicks, we paint kicks, we do ISO restoration and other services. The shoebox, the Clean Kicks on Wheels, is officially in the streets, meaning we offer pickup and drop off, along with the ability to pull up an event and be the life of the party. Premium sneaker treatment for premium sneaker heads. Do yourself a favor and give us a follow on Instagram, cleankicks.614.
That was fire, bro. That was fire, bro. That was so freaking fire. Naptown News. What's going on, dog?
All right, I'm going to do a brief Pacers.
Yeah.
Bench needs to figure shit out.
Say less, Keisha.
Yes. Starting five's great. Starting five has played very, very well. The bench needs to figure out. Matherin's been playing iffy again. Toppin, not the same. TJ, not great. TJ's not been playing great at all. Walker has not been playing at all. In the last 2 seasons, we have had one of the deepest teams in the East, and for some reason, second unit just looks completely dejected, like they don't want to be on the floor, or actually look like they don't know what to do together on the floor.
It's been weird.
Lost a close game to Milwaukee on Saturday after beating them early in the week on an awesome 4-point play by Tyrese Halliburton. We are now the 5th spot, half game separating those two. I said we need to figure this out because we have at least a chance to clinch home court in the playoffs. Don't want to see them slip back to 6th again. I want to see them progress. So I want to see them get a 5 or a 4. They ain't going to get to 3, but I want to see them get to 4. But I like to see if they can get to 4 again and hold 4 and have home court. That'd be great. I don't see it, but I'd love to see. Excuse me. Colts. Free agency additions. Did I already have it pulled up? I did. Let's talk about it. Ballard's actually done some stuff.
Yeah, his coaching job was on the line, and they were like, "Yo, he actually did some stuff." Yeah. He did.
The first thing that he did was he signed Cameron Bynum, free safety from Minnesota.
All right.
We officially signed him today. He landed in Indianapolis today after being in LA. 2024 season, he had 46 solo tackles, 3 interceptions. Love that.
Me too.
I love this too. In the press conference, he said to try to get an idea of who to go for, he called Stephon Gilmore to ask him what it was like, the culture to be in Indianapolis. And what Stephon said is, you're laid back, you're a family man. I think Indianapolis is the perfect place for you.
Word.
Love hearing that from Gilly Lock. Because I wish Gilly Lock was still on the team, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
So we got him first. We then got not Corey Ballantyne. What's his name? Charvarius Ward.
Yep.
All-pro corner off of the 49ers.
So did.
He had 31 solo tackles last year. He had 0 interceptions, but he basically, against top receivers that they played, I read the stat. What was the stat? Completion percentage was at like...
Don't throw the ball over here.
Correct. It was one of those. He said in his press conference that he has already been given... Lou, that's our coach's name, right? Defense coordinator, isn't it Lou?
Could be. It's not Gus.
Lou, he has been told that he will follow the number 1 receiver on the other team already.
That's what's up.
I love that. We haven't been able to say that.
Follow him wherever he may go.
Ooh.
There isn't a side of the field.
You cannot cover at all. Don't throw the ball.
The ball over here.
Yeah.
That.
What else did we get? We got Daniel Jones. That's a lot.
I don't even.
Not even going to talk about that one very much. It's a lot.
We understand if it makes you emotional. We really do.
Yeah,
we understand if it makes you emotional.
It
wasn't his best. It wasn't his best signing.
I hope that it makes both of them competitive and play better than both of them did on their teams. So Neville Gallimore is another one, defensive tackle off of not Raiders, the Rams.
Yep.
I like to pick up great rotational player, big. I think he had 3 sacks last year, but as far as pressures on the quarterback, he was up there. That's just a great pickup. I think when he was a free agent a couple years ago, they were looking at him. I'm glad they finally brought him here. Corey Ballantyne, they signed today. Another CB out of Green Bay. Great rotation. Love that they're bringing in some vets into that area. Khalil Herbert, he was on the Bengals at the end of last season.
Yep.
Think of like not Mike Doss.
He said Mike Doss. Definitely not.
Running back who we had. Could get out of the backfield, catch the ball, fast, short.
Stop.
Went to the Bills.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Zach Moss.
Zach Moss.
Yep.
Thank you.
Wow.
Mike Doss, Zach Moss.
Bars.
Yeah. So think that. Very much similar to that. And then we re-signed David Long Jr., another CB we had. We re-signed Ashton Doolin.
I support that.
I like Ashton. Danny Pinter, I like that for the rotation. And that. Wesley French, other rotation on the offensive line. What I like what Ballard did here.
I don't hate it, Chris.
I give this a B minus B. I'll give it a B.
B.
But what I love about these signings is you don't go into the draft with so much pressure to fill very large holes.
You don't have so much work.
Because let's be honest, your dick ain't big enough to fill the holes that you had on this team.
And the congregation said amen.
Like it just is.
You ain't Mandingo, Chris Ballard.
Nah.
It's not.
So you had to make that hole, got to stitch that up a little bit before you get into that draft.
Make it a little tighter. Got to do that for sure.
You know, I will say what's next. We were one of the top teams. We are the top teams as far as to work with the Bengals on trying to get Trey Hendrickson. I do not see it happening anymore.
Wow, that'd be nuts.
Because the Bengals asking price is like 1 or 2 first-round picks plus some other things. I know media has a grade where he's probably worth a 2nd or a 3rd round pick plus a player, which originally I think we were offering Kwity Paye plus a 2nd round and 3rd round pick, something like
Felicia.
that. I'd be fine with that. He led the teams that led the NFL in sacks last year with 19, I think is what it was, 17 or 19.
That's so many sacks.
But last I heard, after they even re-signed T. Higgins and what's his name, other wide receiver there, they just got
Jamar Chase.
Thank you. 2 of the biggest contracts. They said they're working on a deal with Trey. They're basically gonna go bankrupt on 4 players between Joe Burrow and those 3 guys, but hey,
you don't have much wiggle room.
It's a lose-lose situation for the Bengals because if they don't sign him or hold him, they're stupid because he's that good, and
it will haunt them.
Right. If they don't train and he goes away in free agency, like again, it's a lose-lose. It's one of those things where people were going to be mad whatever they did. So we'll see.
Well done.
Fine print?
Fine print.
Do it.
Women's college March Madness tournament. Don't think we weren't going to talk about it, y'all. We didn't have as much time to talk about it. We can't take as equal of a dive as we did into the men's tournament. No disrespect. We just be here for 3 hours. And who the hell has time for that?
Can't do another bracket pick and stuff.
It's just crazy. We'll talk about the top seeds. UCLA 30-2, lost 2 games all season and still may not be considered the team to win it all, though, which is crazy. Lauren Betts is an absolute problem. She's like 18 feet tall and can super hoop. South Kakalaki 30-3. Can they repeat as national champion? They went 38-0 last year. Dawn Staley is super pissed off they did not get the overall number 1 seed. She said she tailored the schedule to ensure that they did, so they're trying to get that repeat. Malaysia Full Wiley's nasty. Chloe Kitts can absolutely play down there in the post. We'll see what they do. I'm sure they're an easy Final Four pick, though. We're talking about South Carolina. Let's get real. USC 28-3. Juju could single-handedly take USC to a national championship. She's that nasty, y'all.
Yeah, she's incredible.
She's that nasty. Yeah. She could single-handedly go win them 4 games. Easy. And then they're in the Final Four, and then in this whatever after that. Texas, 31-3, number 1 seed that no one's talking about. And that right there, that's that bulletin board shit. That's that shit that's up in the locker room, and they're talking about Juju, they're talking about Dawn Staley, they're talking about Lauren Betts and UCLA. Why is no one talking about us? We are 31-3, girls, and no one is even considering us as a Final Four team right now.
Yep.
That is bulletin board material. So watch out, Texas. They're probably coming out really, really pissed off. Don't be surprised they win their first game by like 75 points, just to let y'all remember. 2 seeds, NC State 26-6. I don't really think that's a 2-seed record to me.
Not really.
I'm just being honest. That's not a 2-seed record to me. UConn 31-3. Paige Beckers. I'm just gonna put y'all on notice because the last 2 years, all we've been talking about is Caitlin Clark and Juju Watkins. And I don't think that y'all remember that before this girl hurt both of her knees and has still come back, Paige Beckers is Caitlin Clark and Juju Watkins. And I think that she could very handily, very seriously take this tournament as her opportunity to make
people remember
that all of y'all remember that Paige Beckers is Paige fucking Beckers. And I hope that she does just that because I'm a big fan of her. With her and Azzy Fudd, Gino's back. They're ready to rock and roll. You know, when is the last time that UConn wasn't considered? I mean, you know, normally they've been on a little bit of a downward spiral, but for 10, 12 years straight, they were like that deal, and they are absolutely back and ready to make a run. So we'll see what they do. Duke 26-7, whatever. And then you got TCU 31-3. Haley Van Lith left LSU, and she decided to go down there to TCU and put them back on the map. She said she's playing with a group of girls, and it's her favorite team that she has ever played with in college. And again, if she catches fire for 4 or 5 games, y'all, you could very well see.
She was LSU last year.
She was LSU last year.
She just didn't have a place on that team.
She didn't fit.
Yeah.
She didn't fit. And I think that Kim Mulkey just may not be her coaching style.
Yeah.
Kim Mulkey ain't for everybody.
No.
She's not for everybody. So she's down there in TCU, and they may very, very well make a nice deep run as well. Don't be surprised if they do. Sleepers, click on that link right there. So I went to USA Today because I thought that they'd be a great place to check out some of these places, some of these teams that they're talking about could get an upset. And they're saying number 11 George Mason over number 6 Florida State could be an upset. They're saying number 12 Green Bay over number 5 Alabama could be an upset. They're saying that they won 27 games last year, 27 games this season. Talking about Green Bay. The Phoenix brought back 7 of their top players. I mean, that's right. They're ready to go. Even better. They went 27-7 last year, 29-5 this year.
22 game winning streak.
But then again,
they'll scare me. Again, that long of a win streak.
That's just what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
You just might fuck around and lose one because you've been on such a win streak. And then they're talking about Fairfield, number 12 over number 5 Kansas State. Not only are the Stags hot with 22 wins in their past 23 games, but they're getting a reeling opponent. The Wildcats have lost 4 of their past 6 games after a 24-3 start. So there's some upsets for you that could possibly go down. And then, is there a bracket available somewhere? Did I put a bracket up somewhere? I don't know if I have a bracket up somewhere. Let me find this. Let's find a bracket right quick.
I mean, you can go here. Hold on. I can go back to CBS. And then there's a win.
There unfortunately just isn't as much parity in women's basketball. Like those 4-13 and 5-12 losses just don't really go down as much in women's basketball as they do in the men's game.
Gotcha.
So I guess if it were me and I had to make a pick right now, just looking at that bracket, I don't really trust UCLA to go all the way. I do trust South Carolina in the Final Four.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I don't trust NC State down there at 2.
LSU could make a nice little run.
Duke is very good. Duke at number 2 is very, very good. I think North Carolina at number 3 is actually very, very good. I've been paying attention to them on the women's side.
I think they're better than Duke at number 2.
I really, really do.
I trust them more.
Yeah, I like them. They play West Virginia that second game. I think North Carolina can sneak and get to a Sweet 16.
USC is going to the Final Four.
Yep.
I don't care what anybody says. Whoever they play, they're going. I don't trust Texas.
No.
See, I think TCU. I trust TCU over there, and I definitely trust UConn.
Yep.
And I don't know who wins the USC UConn game.
That's
Juju
gonna be a fucking great game. But I think this is Juju's year. I do think. I think I'll say to make the final. I do think Paige. I think I'm with you. I think.
Paige is about to ball, bro.
I do think Paige is...
She's about to go nuts.
Yeah. It's going to be nuts. That game's going to be incredible.
I'm so excited for this tournament.
Ladies, don't fuck that up before we get to see that. Please don't mess up and lose before you should on that point, because we want to see that matchup.
I want to see that game.
Everyone's so excited to see that game. Please don't fuck that up for everybody. Refs, do whatever you need to do to make that happen. Thank you.
USC versus UConn.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Please
God,
don't fuck that up. Let's not that. That is last year's Caitlin Clark versus
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. Please don't fuck that up.
I want that game. Yes. I want that game real bad. Yo, have fun, y'all.
Have fun. We'll be out and about. Anybody here in Columbus that watches us, we will be out and about. Please hit us up. Come watch it. We'll be in Pins in Dublin. We'll be at Yogi's in Dublin. Friday, I'll be at Yogi's in Grandview. I'm sure he'll make it apparent. I will be out in Columbus. I'm off Thursday and Friday, all day, every day, ready to go.
317 Sports Project. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Because I was like 2 years old, first time I heard a beat drop. Yeah. And by 3 years old, I'm learning how to beatbox. Yeah. 4 or 5 years old when I'm putting on the 45s. Final. Needle to the groove, I'm scratching up the sweet spots. Homie from the East Block, in Naptown where the fiends flock. Skip school all day, mama couldn't keep watch. Fresh fade with the Reeboks. Man, nah, nigga couldn't tell me nothing. I'm so sick in my own lane. Preteen pimping, all the light skin, red bone loving. Boombox on with the headphones bumping. Dreaming to find my niche. Cause I ain't really know back then when I picked up my first notebook and a black pen. That little nigga with a rhyme like this. I wasn't thinking to the days of a dope band, new EPs on a compact disc. Nah, shit. Truth be told, I ain't know I could sound like this. For me back then, it was all a dream. 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 And this shit right here be the proof dreams do come true. And this shit right here be the proof